Hello guys, welcome back. How's the day going? I hope it's great. Today we're gonna be playing an interesting game, I at least hope, What Remains of Edith Finch. So the other day I was discussing with my friend the Game Awards. If you don't know what that is, it's basically, I don't know how to call it, like a show where they award different games with random forgot the word. Nominations. Yeah, that's the one. So, I saw this game in previous TJ. I'm not sure what year that was, but this game won the best indie game of the year. Which I actually heard about this game a while ago, but I always thought this just a really small, sweet indie game. I have no idea that it won TJ's nomination. But so, here we are, I decided to play it, and I'm not actually sure what this is about. Let's go in. This game has no menu, it just starts. So yeah. As far as I know, this game is about the girl we are playing that goes back to her family, like, I don't know, mansion, house, whatever that is, to learn what happened to other people in her family. She is supposed to be the last one of Finch's. So here you can see her family tree, right? All of them died one way or another. Some of them lasted a long, like Eddie, almost 100 years. Some less. Some just... Oh, this guy only lasted 1 year. So I think she wants to learn what happened to each one of them. And not sure, but we're supposed to see their stories, I think.
This isn't going to make sense to you.
Let's continue.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
This is a pretty old game, so don't expect it to be... It's an old and indie game. Don't expect it to have insane insane...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half.
Insane gameplay. It's just a sweet story. I think this game is about 2 to 3 hours long, which is kind of how I'm planning the stream to go.
Inside the mailbox
so that's just
were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Do you see the reflection of the words? Interesting. Controls are a bit wonky with this moving stuff, but it's fine.
Since my brother Lewis's funeral.
How old is she? She looks like she is at least, I don't know, like 20-ish maybe? Before 18, you're probably not allowed to go alone.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
We'll find it.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I like appearing text. It's really cool. But also, I had really hard time adjusting sound, like especially... It usually is a thing, but this time it was especially hard. I think I adjusted it right, but I might be wrong.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Also, something is lagging. Is stream okay? Looks okay. And the game is okay. Oh, I think... Wait. Yeah, so streaming software is lagging, so I'm not sure if... Game looks fine. Stream looks fine. I hope it's okay. So yeah. The deer. I'm gonna lie, I would be freaked out by seeing this animal that close.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Isn't it just better to sell it then?
Family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. That's a very weird looking house. Who the hell built that?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah, it's in really bad shape now. Who would want to buy it at this point? You should have sold it far,
As a child, the
far
house
back.
made me uncomfortable in a way I
Okay, let's make music a bit. It's so hard to.
couldn't put into words.
Is it better?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly
She's
what those
17.
words were. I was afraid of the house.
Close enough. No? I can't really sprint, shift just zooms in, so I think that's the pace we are gonna be traveling for the rest of the game. Unless there is actually. Literally every, like, shift zooms in, control zooms in, right click zooms in. I don't know.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
No, it would be too easy. Okay, how do I get in then? I hope this is not a horror game. I'm so sick of seeing.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I'm playing random games and they have horror elements all of a sudden. Okay, so I guess it's somewhere nearby in the pot? No? Where people keep their spare keys? And why the hell do you not have one? Aren't you like house owner? So weird. I can't crouch, I can't sprint. That's the thing. I just want to know how this game earned the award. Since it doesn't give me a vibe of the greatest game. It's totally interesting, but it has so many small details that could have been added and make the experience so much better, but they haven't been. As I said, this game doesn't even have a main menu. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? What am I looking for? I guess I have to enter this door. Or not. Am I stuck already? Is this the game? Is there a back door? Can I enter through garage? I already tried though, and it was unavailable. Oh? The backyard? Oh, there is a way. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go here. What? Oh, this is. I don't see it, and like, I hear the sound. And what the hell is that sound? Okay, I got scared for a second. Oh, are you going in through the dog door?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, people do grow. That's really unsafe though. I guess there's nothing really to steal at this point.
The power
No
hadn't turned
electricity,
off the
yeah.
night we left.
As I said, there is nothing really to steal. That's the thing. But
For the first time in
I don't know.
years,
Isn't it still better to? Give me a second. Isn't it still better to lock it? Just in case? I might be wrong. I
felt
don't like
was
that I
home.
have to open it manually. Well, like what? It was a home?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Interesting that it's so messy here. Lewis Finch, beloved lover, brother to Eddie, son of Dawn, great grandson to Eddie. Memories, service, Finch family cemetery. Why such a paper is on? What is on the fridge? There's a lot of
Like how only one
dirty
restaurant would deliver to our
dishes.
house, so we had Chinese a lot.
You know, I can relate. There is like 2 restaurants that deliver to my house, so...
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Good to know. What is this sound? There's no power, though. Wow, there is a lot of sound.
The table was
Good to
still
know, I
wrecked
guess.
from the night we left.
Yeah,
It was like a
why
bomb
it's so
had gone
massive?
off,
What
killing
happened?
everyone but sparing the furniture.
What? Oh. What happened? Is it just water sounds? Oh, just really weird.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a
Smile with too many teeth is exactly the thing you don't want to see ever.
After it sank.
Like, you know, too many teeth, that's what make things creepy.
Mom always
Can I
told me to
this
stay out
unlock?
of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Can you still not go in? Oh no, I hate these things. I can't help it, I just hate them.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Like, why does it need to open after I... Okay. Can I unlock it from here? No?
My mom wasn't much
Somebody's
of an
missing.
optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Did he just disappear? Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Will they tell me? Oh. Did they just lock the door completely? The hell? Okay, let's go up. So far,
After
I
Milton
don't understand
disappeared,
anything.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Who is Eddie? And why would you lock all the... No!
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with.
This is...
If she hadn't
Okay,
died.
I don't think there is horror element. Molly lasted 10 years. That's like, it's not really usual for people to not live up until, well, old age. It's kind of weird that a lot of
I spent a lot of
Finches
time playing in
died
Great Uncle Walter's
in like
room.
youth or
I think
middle
my mom
age.
sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I'm wondering, why would you seal it? I mean, I guess some other people used to live in there and nobody was using it anymore, but still. Oh, those are real photos. I never really understood why would you keep photos. I'm not like, I don't mind it, I guess. It's just not my type of thing. It's a bit overwhelming. I mean, just random pictures like this, I'm okay with. But your own photos... No. I think there should be a special place for this photo, because they're special, right? You don't want to look at them constantly and be reminded of there, because you're getting bored with it. It's your special memories. You're supposed to put them in an album and watch this album when you want it. And this is just decor. And I don't like usual photos or rather photos of people as a decor. I want something abstract, I think. So yeah, nature, maybe just stick to nature. So let's see. There are a lot of seal. This is such a dumb thing. Like, why would you seal it? Gregory. Also,
As a kid,
oh yeah.
I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's actually a funny thing. Hey, Gregory, this is not actually a bedroom. This is just a bathroom, and it's also sealed. this is a funny thing that kids, they're growing within their family, and they kind of assume that whatever happens in their family also happens everywhere else. It's such a thing that happens in real life as well. I'm sure there is something I thought myself as well. I just
My grandpa
not
Sam
sure.
spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
He shared a room with that brother, or he shared a room with now dead brother. So when an Eddie. Oh, Eddie was the last one, right? Now we know who Eddie is. Eddie died the last, I think.
The last
Wait,
time I was
is
in
no,
the
it's not her
Edith
mother
room,
then.
I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Imagine just waking up and seeing pictures of people looking straight in your soul. So Eddie probably died second to last. Oh, there is also her mother, but I don't see her mother here. She said mother sealed all the doors, so she was also part of the family. Or maybe Milton is her. No, Milton is like 11 years old. Where is she? Oh, no, even if she's still alive, but where? Okay, I don't know. Let's move forward. I'm pretty sure I need to go to the only open door, so yeah. I kinda like how it looks, although living as a child and something like this would be pretty creepy.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh,
Turns
actual
out,
secret
my mom
passages?
was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
You have secret passages in your house? In a giant house where...
It was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton died, right? Yeah, he was 11. And she's 17, so it's 2016. Or 17, but not her birthday yet. Huh. That's interesting. So Eddie died 6 years ago. Oh, Dawn. That's probably her mother. That's not how tree works. It's supposed to be like the higher... Oh no, it is how it works. It's... Yeah, she was born before Lewis and Milton. She just happened to pass away later. Yeah, so... Her mother just died, probably.
Reading this,
Passed
maybe
away,
it sounds
rather.
like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's a passage just to another room. I mean,
It's like
it's...
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
It's okay then. Just... It's cool to have these things, especially for kids, but it has little to no practical use. Is this a diary? Molly Finch.
December 13th,
What kind of... Oh, it's a feather. I'm like, what kind of pen is that? It's like a worm or something?
But I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
We are playing as Molly right now. Molly. Yeah. Look how many. 10 years, 16 years, 11 years, 33 years. Walter, 53. Still pretty early, but, you know, decent. 57. For 19th century, it's decent. Eddie lasted a long, really. 83 years. That's good. Gregory 1. Gus, 13. Dawn also lasted... I mean, not really a lot. 32. And 16, so 48. That's still early, but it's at least somewhat understandable. you're almost reaching old age. Still below average, but at least lift something. Lewis 22, Milton 11. Why are they all dying so fast? Where are the people who... Wait. Do they have one long living person per just generation? It's only Walter here, right? I mean, Sam, yes, but Sam not a lot. So, Walter, who continued. Then, Dawn, who continued forward. Oh, that's what it means. Yeah, look, so it goes from Odin. Goes to Eddie, who started also. The tree with Odin, I'm guessing. Then it goes all the way here, skipping all these guys, because you see, it's a long branch, but no going forward. Walter, or Sam, either Walter or Sam continued this. Whoever. Then Gus stopped, Gregory stopped, and yeah, Dawn continued. And now it's probably all to edit. I mean, if it's really a curse or something, you should be happy. I mean, it's bad that your brothers died, but on the bright side, you probably will live long enough to have kids and continue your family tree. Okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
That's not... Oh, wow. You're not like starving, you just haven't had a dinner. It's fine.
My
A
Halloween
pumpkin.
candy was all gone.
Oh. I wanna reduce like, just a little bit. I want their voices to be loud, but not as loud as me. Oh, I think I know what happens. Isn't she gonna... Oh. Is it sealed already? Or is it just closed?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Wait, again, Molly, I'm sorry I'm stopping so much. I just want to keep in mind what's going on. So Molly, she is the daughter of Eddie, right? These are all kids of Eddie. Got it. I think there is some kind of curse. There is no... I mean, maybe they're just super unlucky. Isn't this just a decoration?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Who's gonna die this night, right? It's not even growing through the window, it's already in here. Somebody put it in here. There is no way it's edible. But whatever.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a
Oh!
barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, it's closed. It's probably for the best.
And suddenly,
Oh!
I was a cat.
Okay, I guess it was not enough to stop her. I am guessing this is her imagination. You know what? This reminds me of the game that came out not so long ago.
But the bird was really scared.
Stray. I have absolutely no idea what Stray is about. Just a lot of people are talking about it. I want to play it one day. Not sure when. I think it's a pretty long game. And I don't even know what gameplay is. I just know it exists and it's popular. Well, where am I supposed to jump? I'm pretty sure we're gonna fall or something. It's extremely dangerous to do this. Oh, okay.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is Odin and Eddie. Wait. Oh, so it's Gus and Dawn. That's what I mean. It's Sam and Walter. Odin and Eddie, Sam and Walter, Gus and Dawn. Okay, that kind of makes sense. No, it doesn't. Gus is like, what, 23? I mean, it's... I guess it's already enough to have a kids, but... It's a shame, he died before even seeing any... Wait, no. No. It doesn't make sense. I thought one of them is somebody from their family and another one is outsider who also comes in the family and continues the tree. But it doesn't make sense. If that's the case, it can be Odin and Eddie, right? Yeah, it can be. They're far away from the same age, and here they look kind of the same. Also, it can be Gus and Dom because Gus died before any of the kids were born. Okay, so yeah, my initial theory was right. I'll try to not stop as much, okay? I can't help it, I want to know. I need to understand everything what's happening. This is so bad, what? Oh. So she just went climbing.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Imagine she was a cat.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Yeah, so she was
eating that mama bird.
I'm guessing she was like half dreaming. Imagine she was a child, yeah. A cat climbing tree.
I gobbled her up.
No.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth.
Oh. Is she okay? Was she just full dreaming? Oh, I hope she was. But we know she died. She already did. So you know what's weird? Okay. It's the last time. Eddie. She lived longer than her grandchildren. Like, look. That's children. That's... oh no, grandchildren, sorry. She literally outlived Milton. And probably Lewis. It's so sad. Rabbits! Go for them! Yeah. They say it's...
I imagined his face looking
oh,
up
ow.
and seeing mine
It's
in my
insane
arms.
to witness
I
your...
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
the death of your
Then I
children.
flew off to find
But...
something bigger.
seeing children, grandchildren, and grandchildren die... probably... I don't know. I don't know how Eddie was still okay. And remained her sanity, I guess. Where? What's going on here? We are reading her diary, right?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
I hear a heartbeat.
I was a shark.
Okay, shark. Yeah, I think she was dreaming. Oh. Oh, I can control her. This is interesting. I thought we are going to witness their last day, but
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
But
Now,
I guess you can't really complete your diary after, well, you pass away. Where am I going? What's happening? Oh, I can dash. Okay. Oh, I so see you. Is a sea lion?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Seal. Eat it. These are some really cruel. Ow.
Tasted really good.
Some really cruel dreams for 10-year-olds. I can't really... oh, I can go down. Oh, that's how you control it. Now I understand. It's moving forward without me doing anything.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything
I became a
changed.
snake. That's what happens when you don't feel your children. What's going on?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Huh. I thought it was a snake, but it's a monster apparently. Is it a tentacle? That child has really vivid imagination. That's not bad. I need to press
I was
spacebar.
big, but I moved real quiet.
Yep, real quiet. Nothing to worry about. There is nothing happening. It's not like it's. Oh, I should have checked if there is more. Like, there is a limit on how far I can reach. Like, you see, I can go further. I need to, well, do this. Shrink back, I guess. So,
I wanted
it's not
to
a tentacle.
stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just a friendly tentacle without a main body. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do? Eat him! There was another guy, right? Yeah. Didn't hear anything? Well, get ready, Captain. I bet you taste great. Hello!
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh god, I have a slight headache.
I
I
slipped
hope
onto the
not
sand,
it's not
and the
getting
good
worse.
smell went into an old pipe.
I'm not sure, like, as weird as it is, I kinda am enjoying it. Are we going back to the house?
I got closer and closer.
Are we gonna eat ourselves? Oh, we are, aren't we? Oh, we are. We are so going to eat her. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I can't even see my own body. It doesn't mean we have like some deadly disease that is haunting us like this.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my
Oh, yeah.
breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
There's no way she actually died that day.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That girl had really interesting imagination. That's cool. I see a cat! Oh, that's probably Molly. Oh, that's Molly, alright.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though
I see nothing
when
really
we
wrong
adopted
with
a
it.
stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I mean, that sounds cooler, right? Technically, she's not wrong. Will
Even
they?
in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot
Where?
younger than my mother.
Oh. I can only imagine how hard it was for Eddie.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Not
It was
sure
a
if I
pretty
like
big
it.
trace.
Oh, it's sealed. It was the one with Gregory name, I think. Because I remember seeing bathroom. So that's where he lived. Or no, is it another one? Oh, it is another one. It's Sven and Eddie. Oh, I see. They had a small library here. That's cool. Huh. Hey, where am I supposed to go? I can't go out. Because it's sealed. I can... Oh, I see something.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And
Oh!
misfortune.
Oh. So they were...
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay, so there is some kind of curse. Or at least they believe so.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, their house cursed, isn't it?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So the question now is it better to... How do I... How do I exit? What? Which button am I supposed to press? Oh. Just hold S, okay?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
That's very weird. I mean, it might be just a coincidence. With the amount of families there are in the world, there must be one that lives far less than supposed to. It just so happens. If there is average, that means there are people above average and below average. And sometimes they might be in the same family. Can I go back? No. I can't get lost in a linear game. Can I go out? Am I missing something? Is it oxygen? Breathing? Oh, I saw these things. There's like 4 pills to take every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I used also to take pills every day, but it's not like vitamins or something. And it was all the same pills every day, so there is no reason to, well, to put them. I never understood why. Are there pills that you are supposed to take once in like 2 days? If so, I didn't know. Oh, another secret path. There is a secret in this bathroom by Sven Eddie Finch. So they actually built it.
There's
Oh,
a
I can
secret
use
in
my
this bathroom.
I can use my keys. WASD.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's cool. I would love this kind of stuff as a child, for sure.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
This looks like those old rooms for revealing pictures. I guess they still had to do it. A shame. It's so easy now in the digital era. You just take the picture and it's saved as information. It's so cool. Poor Calvin. But imagine, I would not like to live in such house. Like, you have so many memories of dead people in your house. It's insane. You like know there is a part of the house that's sealed and you can't go in because somebody who lived there passed away. I would not want
I knew
to
Grandpa
think
Sam
about
had
it.
a twin.
But I guess when you're growing to this, you don't really
But
ask
he
the
never
questions.
talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Huh. Oh, this is so cool. A note?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
So messed up. That's Sam. Sam talking about Calvin. So we're playing as a Sam right
At
now.
Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Is his leg broken?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Where's our brother?
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I was
Maybe
playing
if
as
I hadn't said
Calvin.
that,
And he's trying to go around with... Oh, is he gonna fall?
Not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here.
I would never do this. This is so scary, isn't it?
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh. No, stop.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I mean, you can blame him, he's just a child, he didn't understand anything, but it's kind of his fault. Not really curse.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, this is such a dangerous spot to put swings to. Who thought of that? Wait, are we gonna learn about Sam? Isn't that his room?
After the funeral, Edie
Okay.
roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Edie. I'd pronounce her name as Eddie. You know, works for me.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I mean, he blamed himself, right? For telling it's what am I supposed to press? For telling it's impossible. Oh, what the hell? Who designed this stuff? That's really cool. That's really cool. What the hell? Wow. Okay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
They
They'd
were probably
obviously been built for smaller hands. and bellies.
yeah, they were designed for children, that's for sure. Who else would need those? Like as an adult, you're
Growing up,
not really into
I
this
always
stuff
thought of
anymore.
Barbara as a child star.
She was a star, Barbara. Who's Barbara? Oh, the same. 16 years. I don't know what these awards, but they look cool. She had her own toy. My friend Bigfoot. Was she one movie star or just a big
I never
star?
thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
It was?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, they probably, yes.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most...
Lighting changed. It's so much better for my eyes.
I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara.
So, since they made comics,
As a child
stories about her,
Barbara was
I'm guessing she was
famous
super
for her
popular.
scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Not just
In a
one
lucky
movie.
break, she
Although
managed
there's
to
only one
perform
movie
her
poster.
Signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
I mean, yeah, she's growing.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That's not how you
Now
write.
that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's
How you write
father,
comics.
Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and
Oh.
had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh,
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
I'm so sorry, Sven.
Convention comeback was cancelled.
What?
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents
Does she
to...
still want to go back
You're
to
right. Also, I loved
cinematography?
your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding.
How do they know about it, but we
Finally, the
don't?
key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh no, I'm going to the basement.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh, I don't want to go in there. Oh, I don't.
She reached for the music box.
I like how there is a hand, you see? It's literally just a tutorial. Oh no, it's not a tutorial. I can...
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
How did he put... And why did he put key back? I see spoilers!
Rick?
I'm... I thought it's a skunk! Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to go in there after this?
And imagine the worst.
You better be pranking her. But it's a comics book. Fight! Yep, I can do that. Are these statues
leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who
actually in there?
ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What the hell is this? Oh, I hate every single second of it.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
You're so dead.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, as I thought, he's pranking her. I would do the same.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
20 minutes.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
Is he her manager? Oh.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
Yep.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara!
I mean, she can change her job, right?
What's going on
If she
up
was that... Oh?
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
If she was so popular that people knew her, right? She probably had enough money to just retire. Why there's a skeleton? I mean, on the other hand, most of this money probably went straight to her parents, and I'm not sure how they handled it. I hate this. Where? Walter? What?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Well, this is the guy.
Saw the hook man and
Screamed.
was speechless.
Oh.
He was quite smashing.
That's not how you attack. Oh, yeah, that's a good...
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, the secret... Close it behind you, so he can't find you.
She played her part beautifully.
Is this an actual serial killer or again somebody just pranking? No, crouch.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
You're so dead, fuck. Oh no, it was somebody.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
You better not disappear, you hear me? Was it somebody from the family? Again pranking? Did we kill our boyfriend? It's fine. I mean, it's not, but it's his fault. No, he did disappear.
The hookman
Let's call
had
police.
vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh, I hate it. It's not really horror, but you know, it kind of.
At the door, she heard whispering.
I'm not really afraid if I'm looking at it. It's not.
Inside the house.
But when I'm playing, it's completely different experience. I don't know. I'm never.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I'm never afraid of after moving horror movies.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Monsters?
It was a dream come true. Then she saw
And there
what
is an
kind
actual
of
monster who
monsters
ate
they
her, right?
were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was
Oh yeah.
going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Yeah. That's such a weird story, though.
But I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She
Interesting.
had a taste for stardom.
It's kinda.
Definitely. So did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh, that's where he was.
Pretty hard. But that's another story.
Could I actually
As for Bob,
see him?
tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. This is this an actual what happened? They found only her ear. What actually happened? I find it curious. I find it interesting that
Edie
they.
told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Interesting. Most of these are not real stories. That's the thing. It's real with Odin. It's not real with Molly. It's not real with Barbara. Right? It's kinda real with Calvin. He just fell, probably. So that's not what I expected. I expected to see just the actual last days, but that's even more interesting. I was so curious, how are you gonna make just usual days to be something interesting? I like it. Where am I supposed to go? I'm getting lost so much. Can I go back? I can. Why though?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, I go here. Oh, now I'm supposed to go to the basement.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
We did wind it up as well. How did it not come out? I don't think it's possible to get the key before you trigger the script. Although if it is, it's a very interesting thing. Just skip all this. Oh no, it's not possible because I was winding up and it just stopped at a certain point. It didn't let me go further. That's a very wacky mechanism. Well, it was Sven who designed it, but why? I wonder if anybody in real life does the same thing. You know what? Maybe this basement is not that scary. That part is though. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay. I mean, there is nothing to
I saw
do,
you
really.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I don't think it's right to just tell your kids, yeah, that's a restricted area, but you need to show them and tell them why they should not go in here. Like, there is something they might be interested in, like these wooden carvings, but they probably make their way up eventually anyway. So these working machines, they are super dangerous and they can lose Kalim being...
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Yeah, presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
No way. I'm thinking about packages and this bunker door. Was there actually somebody living in here and she was bringing...
about where Walter had gone.
Oh, and Walter
She
gone
said
crazy.
Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
He gone crazy and went in a bunker, and she was... Eddie was bringing him food. Oh, poor boy. How long? Oh, that's how he survived for 53 years. He just hid inside the bunker. I mean, it did work. Was she afraid of the curse, or he was just traumatized?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Only Eddie. I'm not sure how Eddie lasted so long. Like, Sam didn't last 33 years. Don almost 50, but Eddie is just MVP. Walter. Yeah, 53 years. But he was hiding.
Goodbye, everyone.
Oh.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh, did he
On
decide
that
to...
first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Oh, I don't think it's an earthquake. It's a panic attack. It is a panic attack.
But
Because
after a few
nobody
days,
else
I
was
settled
talking
into a
about...
routine.
Nobody else is talking about earthquakes.
That's what kept me sane.
Oh.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be
This
dead
looked like
tomorrow.
the egg yolk, I don't know. Yeah, that is a panic
If you
attack.
wait long enough,
8 years
you
passed,
just
look at the
change.
calendar. Can you consider these
Even a
alive?
monster
I
on
wouldn't.
the other side
But
of a door
I mean,
starts
it's
to
his
feel
choice
alive.
as long as...
Almost friendly.
Maybe it was his only way, actually. Maybe it's the only reason why he lasted. Is it
And then one
better
day,
to last 50
everything
years
just-
like this instead of 20 years in actual
Stop.
life? I don't know. Oh no,
Whatever that
earthquake!
thing was, it was gone.
Panic
Maybe I
attacks
got
are over
tired
after...
waiting.
Wait, isn't it his... Oh yeah, he's about to
Maybe
die.
I just got tired of being afraid.
Oh, I think he's going... Is he going outside and gonna die there?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
He's
I'm
gotten
done
curious. I mean, it's 50
I have to
years.
leave. Well, I still can.
Yeah, I mean... Maybe I should have done it earlier, but yeah. You can't just live here forever. You're like... Not really... You're just... I mean, you... It depends, really. If you have like access to internet and you can actually communicate with other people, you can read, you can do something. You can even maybe see your family when they visit you, right? As Eddie. His mom. It's fine. I guess you can live like this till the end of your day, but it's... I wouldn't consider it full life, but it's acceptable. Also, I'm now realizing Eddie is a very, very strong person. Not only she kept her sanity, as I said, witnessing all the deaths, she also was accepted the Walter situation, right? So instead of just harassing him and making him, maybe it was the right thing, right? Just I don't know how to describe it, but I see it like as bullying. Just tell him that his fears are fake and, you know, that kind of stuff. And make him face the fears. Sometimes it may help. Sometimes it may help. In other situations, it may lead to a worse scenario when the person you're pushing will not be able to take it all and just, well, you can guess the outcome. So it's like 50-50, I'd say. Maybe more that person can actually go over this. But it all depends. Walter was already traumatized. Trying to make him face his fears will probably make it worse. But who knows? But yeah. Even after, like... Who was the first one? Molly. Yeah, even after Molly's death, she just kept being mother. For Calvin, for Barbara, for Sam, even for Walter.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I'm growing respect for her.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Maybe she isn't the best parent, but she's totally a respectable one. And Molly. Yeah, so he is traumatized. He just has... They all died from different reasons, but he thinks... There's just a wall outside,
Maybe
really?
this is all a mistake.
Or is there actually just some kind of
But I
curse
need
and
to
he's
stop
aware of
living
it?
The same day, even if it kills me.
Oh, it will kill you. Oh, that's where I came from. Oh, is he gonna get killed by a train?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a week left. Or a
Or a
month,
day.
or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe living less
I
time,
can already imagine the
living a
sun
full life, maybe it's better. Yeah, a train. That's what happened to him. Poor Walter. Even though he lived one of the longest, his life was...
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I don't know why, it kind of gets me.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Surely. What to look for? Oh, here. Fake windows. There is still power here though, how? Cave cream. I don't know how, I really don't know. I'm getting into this story and I'm like getting somewhat emotional. I feel like games that can do it the best are one of the best. Because they are playing with your, I don't know, feelings, I guess, without you knowing it.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What also she
I
kept
can
away
only
from you.
imagine what else she was hiding.
True.
I don't want to make the same
Oh,
mistakes
that
she
really
made.
happens, okay. I mean,
Try to
yeah,
bury something
I
that's
wasn't
still
just
alive.
sure if it's her imagination or it really happens. But yeah, since it's the
Now
same
that there's
path,
only one of us left, or maybe 2.
who?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Who's the second one?
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the
Look.
stories themselves might be the problem.
I think this is not the
Maybe
curse.
we believed so much in a family curse.
Yeah, I think it's not the
We made
curse.
it real.
Yeah, kind of like Walter. He was the one who trapped himself there. But I think it's not a curse. I think she's right. Partial. That's a problem. It's just a series of coincidences that. Oh, they're not going here anymore. It's a series of coincidences that led to
I don't know if I
believing
should
in
be
curse,
rewriting this.
and because people believed in this, they. Okay, I just realized something. Quickly finish that sentence. They made it even worse by believing it. So what I realized, she's telling the story. We are reading the story. I thought we are playing as Edith, and she's saying there is one or maybe 2 of us. She left her own diary for somebody, and we are reading it right now. So she's telling us the stories of other people in her own diary. So it's not 2016. It's 2016 in the game, but not when it started. When we were on the boat or ship, we were somebody else, and maybe Edith is still alive there. Oh. Wow, that took me a while to realize. I kind of forgot that
Maybe
that
it'd be
she's telling
better
the
if all this
story.
just died with me.
Then I also question, is it better to continue your family tree and, well, with me just only 1 out of 4 people to live if curse is actually real,
But I thought you should know about
or
your
just
family.
end it. I think it's still worth. I don't know. I mean,
And the history you're a part of.
is it? I don't know. Isn't it cruel to the people who will
Gotta
die
be
in like
honest, I feel
10
as lost as
years?
you probably do right now.
I don't know. I can't make these decisions, and I wouldn't. I would just do whatever I feel
I
like.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I mean, yeah, they did. Apart from Barbara. Where are we going?
They
Oh,
let
back
him
to the
pick
house. Okay.
Had that
Yeah.
history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Yeah, that's true. This house has a lot of stories. It's like a book itself.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family
Maybe.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
True. People aren't really building cemetery near their house. I don't
embarrassing
have
for me
one,
to
and I'm not
admit
planning
this,
to get
but
one.
The pet
There are
cemetery
public
may be more
ones.
uncomfortable than the human one.
They all are.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Wow, that's a lot of pet names. Bob, Shadow, Christopher, Oliver. I know the lifespan of an animal is
Sven built
less,
the
but...
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh yeah, Barbara Finch, Walter Finch. They designed how they died, right? He was in a cave. She died being a star. Eddie Finch. I'm not sure what this means. It was like telling stories? I don't know. Sven Finch being a builder. Calvin Finch, yeah. Want to be an astronaut. Molly Finch. Imagine being a cat. These are cool, but these are so sad. Imagine having a cemetery in your
Odin's
backyard.
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, but that's because Edie is literally next to Odin, if not the same generation. Oh, it is the same generation. For her mom, it's the past.
She could see it poking out of the
I
water
can
at low tide.
totally understand it. For me, some values of a previous generation mean absolutely nothing as well. But it's the emotions. I have none about this, and so does her mother. What am I supposed to do? I can I focus?
Edie said
Oh.
she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, it's still there. What the heck? Who the hell left it there? Isn't it supposed to be removed? There's a beautiful moon. There's a city nearby, so it's not that far away.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Yeah.
But the
Depends
older
on
I
the
get,
person.
the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
It's it's understandable. As a child,
Her
you
dad
like.
had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Yeah. Like being a child, you're like, oh yeah, this story is like this interesting. You want to know, but when you see the other side of these stories, you're like, this is so dark. It's so much pressure. You never know when you die. What if? Oh, these are all family. Gus, Sam, Gregory. No, they are Gus, Gregory, and Sam. Yeah, we just haven't seen them yet. Oh, they don't have their own monument. Oh, such a shame. Yeah, like, if curse is real, you never know when you die. It's constant pressure, and, like, as she said, her mother, she was just trying to do her best to live longer. Milton Finch with
She
Brush.
lost 2 of her brothers. Just like we
Sanjay
did.
Kumar, who that
I
is.
get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah, that's also understand, but like... Shows Gus and Gregory, yeah. Oh, wait! No, I don't get it. Eddie is her grandmother, right? Not just grandmother. So, Eddie is Dawn's grandmother. Oh, that's even bigger gap in generations then. Oh, I never realized that. That's interesting. But yeah, she lost 2 of the brothers. She was trying to protect them as good as she could have. I mean, she didn't completely fail. Like, compared to Gus, who lasted 13. I mean, Milton also lasted 11, but Gregory lasted 1 year. Lewis at least lived a little bit. 22 years. It's more than could have been. But still, real unfortunate. Who's Sanjay Kumar, though?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back
For
someday.
you to... Yeah.
And find everything out for myself.
That's a very interesting experience, I'd say. But you have to move on with your life after this happens. So it's... to get away from your usual life, I'd say.
Back on it now.
I love the storytelling.
So much climbing. I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She's pregnant! Oh, and we are playing as her child. I mean, I realized that, but I didn't realize it's so... I mean, yeah, I guess you're not supposed to see, unless you're like a bit fat, your belly like that. 22 weeks pregnant, it's what? It's almost 6 months. It's 5 months. Yeah, it is 5 months. Exactly 5 months, actually. Ooh, halfway through. And she's still climbing, wow. Wait, isn't she like 16 or 17? You know, teen pregnancy is not a joke.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but
okay.
I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
The thing is, how old are we? The person we played in the beginning also looked like a teenager to 20 years maybe. Because I confused her with Edith.
They were...
Yeah, Edith. Just had to check it.
Pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That's interesting. A photographer is afraid being on camera. He was shooting photos and animals.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I mean, maybe that's why he lived life. Grandpa Sam, she's saying, so he is Dawn's father, probably. 33 years. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's more than most of Finch's. Maybe that's the strat. Oh, it's also part of the house. It's also sealed. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Do you see a diary? Oh, I see something. No, that's not it. Where? Oh, this one? Airline ticket. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a lot of valuable stuff. You should totally sell it. There's... Oh, I see. It will be hard to find somebody who wants to buy it, but no, not impossible probably. Hey, old man.
Dawn, I promise.
This is a
we'll
smooth
never forget
transition.
this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Dawn.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Yep.
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly
I
encouraged.
can't go...
Shouldn't we be
Oh.
leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Look at me, darling. Say cheese. And good enough.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Oh,
I will
Here
never
you
forget
are.
this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
no, look away. Your glasses are shining.
Smile, Dawn.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
This is so creepy. I'm sorry, Dawn.
Pictures, okay?
Just be careful.
Okay.
The camera's older than you are.
Where? I think I'm just shooting. Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing.
Oh, I'm playing as Dawn. So they had like a family trip. Oh, that's sweet. Did they actually get accustomed to death in their family? What am I supposed to do? There's nothing else to shoot. Where is Sam? He sounds like a chill dude. I don't know, nothing's happening. I don't know. I'm no photographer. What am I supposed to shoot? I'm not gonna lie, this flash just blinds me every time. I see nothing. I think I'm supposed to take picture of birds because last time it triggered something, but not anymore, apparently. What am I supposed to do? Can I go back? Yep, that's the image. What do you want from me? There is nothing. Apart from this island, there is nothing else. Take water. I don't know what it is. Man, if you want something from me, just tell me. I can't figure out it myself. What? I don't get it. There's really nothing to shoot at all. Like trees. Okay, let's try to look for something. Or something, at least. Something different. Oh, I see you! Why I couldn't... No. I wasn't able to go that far to the left.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Yep.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy
Your
who
brothers.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
died. I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No, I'm pretty sure you are interesting. So what else
Last
is
time I was
there?
with my brother Calvin.
Oh.
That was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Wait. Oh. Sam is the Calvin's brother who lived in the same room and blamed himself for. Yeah.
How to build a fire.
I'm sorry for that many flashes.
Found an old logging trail.
Did it?
Dad,
Good eyes, Don.
No, keep talking.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Yep.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
I should have probably listened. Oh no. You probably should not.
Do I have to do
The knockback is really bad, isn't it? On the sniper rifle.
You'll need to be strong.
Oh.
Great shot, Don.
Oh. Hey, take a selfie.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Hey, don't worry. This
Dad,
deer will probably be super
it's
feisty.
switching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Oh no. Oh, this is such a shame.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
He just pushed it. Oh. It's such a normal thing to happen at this point compared to everything else. But I guess you never know what could happen. You can say it was his fault. She even said he's twitching, but it is the usual thing.
After Sam
Because
died,
your
my mom
nerves and your
because
muscles are still
they both
twitching
lost a
after
lot.
even after your brain's dead. So death. So yeah, but he should have checked. Yes, but it should not have resulted in his death, even like that. Gregory, Don, and Gus. Gregory is the one who died at 1 year old, yeah. Didn't last at all. Poor child. Divorce contract. To Sam? Who? Who's divorcing?
Okay. Do you remember the way Gregory
Okay.
used to laugh when he thought he was alive? Something funny
Oh.
was happening, but only he could see it.
Such an emotional game. Their marriage could not go through the child death, the first child as well, right? Oh no, not the first. It's the last child, but the first to die. I can't help but feel respect for Sam for holding up and raising Dawn even after all this happened. I don't know.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I mean, it's a child. He's like 1 year old. Also, why would you leave? Isn't it dangerous to leave a 1 year old kid alone in the bathroom? What if he drowns? Maybe it's not really.
Vaccines over, Gregory.
Oh no. She is here.
Hold on, sweetie.
I would not recommend doing that. Is that what happened with him?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh.
I wonder what he saw.
My depth perception is so bad. Gregory. Regoi.
Reminded me so much of Calvin.
Igoi.
Lost in his imagination.
Eoi. That's me.
Whatever it was he saw.
I can't put anything in. Oi! I mean, it's just peaceful so far. I'm not sure if this amount of water is enough to drown. I mean, if you really want to, then yeah, but accidentally? I don't know. What happened? Am I supposed to do something? Oh. Oh, I see. Thank you for showing it. Oh, was he the one just knocking it all here? Oh, he might have just fell. If he reached that far to reach this thing.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
It's the worst when it's nobody's fault. You can't really, like... You just have to accept that you're very unlucky in your life, and you can't just blame somebody and move on. You can't blame life because, oh, it's... Oh, I see. It's... You hear the... Yeah. It actually jumps when he... Oh, is it...
I wish he could have told us.
Oh, he is going to drown. No. Why there is... Water is going up so fast.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
But yeah, as I said, you should not leave kid alone.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
But still, yeah, they can't go all this.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck.
And...
Love, Sam.
You know, I kinda can't see why this was indie game of the year. Still have Gus, Don, Milton, and Lewis. Oh, we have plenty of time. We'll finish this game today for sure. Great. What about Gus?
My mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh. Poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh. Wait, was he the one who... Oh, no, it was Calvin who, yeah, was always a man of his word. Wedding of who? Who wed? Really hard. Ah!
Father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's so much better.
Out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
No. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, leaves. Leaves are the ones who... I see. Leaves are somebody who came outside of family. Sven, Ingeborg, Kay, Sanjay. So Sanjay was Don's husband. We don't need a stepmom. So it's after... Yeah, it's after Sam and Kay got divorced. Why, though, both kids stayed with Sam? I mean, there's a chance that Kay just decided not to take any of the kids, but it's really unusual. It's either both stay with mother, if it's a judge who will decide, or it's one goes to one parent, another goes to another. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit unusual, I'd say. It's not weird, it's unusual. We don't need a stepmom with the words that I remember. There was a wedding of Sam and you. You... woman. Stepmom.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay, so he was that type. I mean, there's always these kids. They're writing.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh. It was storming. Oh, you can't tell me the
Rain
Gus
came
just
down in
got...
buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
You can't tell me that storm just picked up Gus and...
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, he was already drunk. Oh. Oh, he was taken away by the tent. Oh, no, no.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh, he
But I
was.
didn't, until we found you.
That's why I don't like doing anything in nature. Just go inside and
She never
dine
talked about
and
it.
celebrate
Mom
in
told me
safety.
once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's not a good idea. Probably better that they named you Edith. Will we gonna learn how Edith life went outside of this? Teamwork. Yep. Yeah, what now? Wait. Race flag, breakfast, quiet time. Quiet time. Duties. Oh yeah, it's sleep. Quiet time, okay. Duties, Don, sweep, trash, Gus, mop, mow yard. Greg, be a baby. Oh, I mean, yeah. Routine, jump rope, 100. Oh. Jumping jacks, 150. Push-ups, 100. 100. Run to mailbox and back. That's a lot of... Who was working out so hard? 100 push-ups is a lot.
My
Not a lot of people can do 100 push-ups in a single day. It might seem like not a lot, but after you're getting to your limit, like your one-time limit, you're also slowly reaching your daily limit before you let your muscles rest. So it might seem like if you can do like 20 to 30, you think like, oh yeah, I can do 30 and then rest like for a few hours and then do 30 other. Yeah, you can do that. But after second time, you'll need more rest and yeah, it'll become harder and harder to keep going.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my
I think
dad.
maybe I can do 100 in a single day, but I'm not sure. But that's given I'm not in the worst shape. I mean, I was able, but nowadays I'm not sure. Maybe not.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation.
And I
got
would
a job
never do
teaching
that.
English.
My muscles
Louis
would
was
kill me
born a
next
year
day.
later.
Lewis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton, Lewis,
And to
Edith.
see kids in the house again.
Oh, so she went away and then returned to the house when
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I was building it. That's why it's so tall, because they built more rooms for
And for a while,
kids.
things were good. Almost normal.
Lewis, Milton, and okay. Wait, is there a pattern? No, not really. I thought maybe they die like every 5-7 years, but no. I mean, it seemed to work that way, but Barbara and Calvin are really close to each other. Look. Oh yeah, Gus and Sam also pretty close. I guess there isn't.
But it didn't last.
I stick to the point that it's just a lot of bad coincidences.
Milton's 10th birthday.
We know that Edith isn't going to die right now, since somebody is reading, and I'm guessing that somebody is her kid. Also, why the hell would you seal these doors? What's the point of sealing doors? Maybe she's so desperate that she's trying to like keep the curse away somehow. Is this why she's doing it? Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
He disappeared? Oh yeah, I remember. We saw posters of missing posters, and she said that her mom still believes that he's somewhere out there missing. Will we learn what happened to him as well? Because there is no... Oh, it's... Okay. It's the year when he disappeared. This story of this family is so sad. Also, you're pretty strong that you can lift yourself up. I think it's just a good mechanism that just locks you. Yeah, I think it still requires some strength.
Milton Finch in
Magic paintbrush. Oh, he was the one with the paintbrush. Oh. He drew a flip book in a flip book. Wow. This guy was super talented. Just keep in mind that he was just a child. Drawing a story, drawing this flip book. Flip book takes a while to do, and it's not an easy task by any means. Oh yeah, so we are not going to learn.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He drew that he went in a door, and yeah. But that's, of course, not really what happened. I mean, you're free to believe whatever you want.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, I think she was just desperate. Yeah. I mean, if you want to believe in supernatural, then feel free. But as I said, I want to stick to the theory that it's just a coincidence, series of coincidences that led this family to where it is right now. What can I say? Bad things happen.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
She blamed
After he
Edie?
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Did this cannery had a giant saw that... Wait. Lewis blamed himself, but Mom blamed Eddie. I don't get that sentence.
Everyone always told me
Oh.
to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
That looks interesting. Okay. Job in the cannery. Let's see. I think he got injured and then, I don't know, maybe died or maybe something worse. But isn't just a... Wait. Wait. Who got him job in the cannery? Was it Edie? Or was it Dawn? I kind of missed that. I thought it's Dawn, but if it was Edie, then it makes sense why Dawn blamed Edie, because if not for the job, he would be okay. I mean, this guy is just a hippie. I don't have a lot of respect for hippies. I mean, I have... The thing is, I don't say I hate them, no, by any means. I just... Like, I don't like them, and therefore... That's pretty much it. They're free to do whatever they want, as anybody else.
As Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, there isn't a saw, there is a guillotine.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
Oh, is he gonna chop his hand off?
His mind began to wander.
Yeah, keep it there.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, and that's why because you see, I'm like playing and I can't keep track of both, so...
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
I'm trying to be safe about it.
Then something moved.
Oh, I hate it. I hate this thing. It's super... It's super dangerous. I guess it's like how it is in places like this, but
things
still.
That have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
He had some problems, right? With his mind.
He took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Can I like chop half the way? No, it always goes through. Okay, maybe stop doing it. I don't think anything changes.
But he found something more.
I
worried
just
about him then.
I hate being constantly
at the cannery.
in a panic that I'll chop my hand off.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, because he's focused on something else and doing it on autopilot.
Like a whole new Lewis.
That's a problem. You see the thing? We are doing... If you're not thinking constantly about doing something, you're doing it on autopilot. And autopilot sometimes malfunctions. So, things like this, you're doing like... Yay, chop, do. Chop, throw away. Chop, throw away. This works. But as you just need one mistake, just let it slip off and your hand is gone. As well as maybe your whole life.
I even encouraged him.
Oh yeah. I don't like it.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia, yep. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, another one. Yeah, it forces me to continue. Oh.
He built the city up slowly.
I like how they make me still do my job.
Then he made musicians.
So it happens, whatever needs to happen. Oh, I hate it. The fact that he has this mechanism.
He talked about starting a band. and he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
That's the thing that seemed to be in their family. Almost every single person has a very vivid imagination. Maybe that's actually maybe a trait of their family. And if that's so, maybe that's partially the reason why they have such a high death rate at such early age. Because like, if you think, a lot of them died because of their imagination, right? We don't know how Barbara, right? We are not sure how Molly died, but I think she was just imagining something and something happened. But let's say it's a mystery. Calvin, I don't know. Is it what he wanted to fly, or just it was just unfortunate? We'll say it's unfortunate. Walter had very vivid imagination and trapped himself for 50 years and died after because, well, 50 years spent. Gregory, also imagination. Gus, I'm not sure, but I'm actually not sure about Gus. Milton, yeah, he also had very vivid imagination. What happened to him is unknown. Actually, there's so many mysteries. But yeah, the only normal death was Sam's. Sam just an accident. Everything else is either a mystery or, well, not really told us. That may be the reason.
At all the cheering crowds.
That's more likely than, you know, just being a big coincidence that keeps happening.
His imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
I mean, having vivid imagination is not always bad. It just, well, so happened.
For mayor.
And won.
And he won.
Yep, of course. Who would have thought? Oh, I leveled up, I think.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
I like how it all started with just amazing. Now it's...
He'd conquer a city.
It also takes more and more screen every time.
New Louisville.
Like, look, it took more than half of the screen at this point. And at a certain point, he just forgot about Saw, right? Oh, Saw, about
drifting away
the blade.
From our reality.
I mean, I can understand that our reality may be pretty... not pretty sometimes. Minneapolis.
One day he forgot
oh,
to
Minneapolis, okay.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm working. Yeah, there's totally something wrong. I mean, stuff like this, if he's happy, do you really need to...
He heard rumors of her.
To cure him? Queen? A prince? I don't know, queen?
Handsome queen.
There's no prince without queen, right? Yeah, that's some serious issues. Guess he can't keep living like this.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinister serpents, radiant rainbows. Ah, yeah, let's go rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
But if his mother is here... if his mother is here, why didn't she stop him? Like, physically stop?
He followed the sound of her...
Harp! What the hell is electric guitar?
Silver harp.
Electric guitar doesn't really... Ah! Wait. Oh, yeah. Works. It doesn't fit the setting.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Are they still words
Even then, his logic
from
remained
psychiatrists? Psychiatrists.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Wow, I like how it progresses. It's already 3D. It started with usual 2D, then it became 2D isometric, and now it's 3D.
He was so proud of having created it.
Oh. Yeah, you see, it took over full, and oh, I'm closing my eyes. No, it's fine.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
True.
And then
I mean, for some people it is enough.
Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden
It is
palace.
just some people. It's better to live in their imagination. I'd say it's still better to give it a shot and try your best to succeed in real life. It's hard and it has less chance to, well, work, but it has higher reward. But I mean, if you have really vivid imagination, that still works. Oh, we're back in real world. Oh, so we didn't chop our hand off, okay. What happened then? Oh no!
The world we know.
Don't tell me he just like jump off something or... Oh, he did it, didn't he? He just decided to leave the real world.
Remember Lewis, the
for...
worker.
Oh, that's him. He like put his head under this thing, right? He decided to leave his world.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Poor man.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
But like, what could you do? It's not anybody's fault, right? It just so happened. It just happened to be this way, and well, nobody could predict that this would all happen. Like, he had completely usual life. There are a lot of people with the same life, and they live just fine. But he just wandered off in his imagination, and that led to his, well, death.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
That's a healing, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, so he died. Yeah, as I thought.
There was only one thing left.
Not his head, but he puts his not his hand. He puts his own head in here and just ends his own life.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
So yeah, it is still a letter. Is it? What is really all of the story written there?
Really cool. I wish you could have met him.
It doesn't seem really cool though. Like, if he wandered off in his imagination at a certain point, you probably couldn't really talk to him.
Playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
Oh.
He died a lot.
Well, yet another game over, I guess. So, he was like good up until the point he, well,
On the way back
dove to
funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She
Too
waited
deep.
until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Yeah, after two of her kids died, yeah, of course she wanted to. And now it's understandable why she blamed Edie, but like, it wasn't really her fault. She just found him.
I wish we'd stayed.
She just found him no job. Oh, this is so satisfying.
But I understand why we left.
It's her mom's room, right? Or it's her
What happened
own?
that night had been coming for a long time.
Oh, it is her own. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that we are
Maybe she
in the
did
next
something.
generation. 80th. That's us. That's also very dangerous, living that high.
But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, now she's going to tell... why I was crouching? Is it really that low? She's going to tell us about Dawn. But what about 80? Oh, maybe about both of them. We're going chronologically. So 80 is the next one, and the last one is Dawn. Let's see. Oh, she's going to write. And that's, yeah, that's the journal we are reading in the beginning of the story.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Oh.
Until supper, when she raised her
Okay.
glass and said,
She just...
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
She,
specific.
she died the same year as that...
Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
She died the same year. This exact same year as Lewis, so... yeah, it's probably not so long since Lewis' death, and they're still living, so she's... gonna die soon.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Like, problem is, like, these are, most of them are such a good people, or they're like usual, and
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
just I don't understand how they deserved all this. There are people like Gus, you know, just a bad child, you know, happens. There are people like Waller who, well, just happen to be super scared of outside world. But there are people like Lewis that, you know, were just so happened it's his own fault. Like it's not anybody's fault. It kind of was his own fault, but it's not because he did something wrong. He just was this way, right? But there is Molly, who was just a child of... I mean, I don't know, if she actually just fell, then it was her fault. But if not, if something happened and she was just imagining that something happened, yeah, I guess it's, yeah, she was just a child of vivid imagination. Barbara was just, I don't know what happened to her, but she was a star. Calvin was just... he totally wasn't going to fly, I think. He was just trying to swing and, yeah, couldn't halt. But, you know, he had dreams. Just a beautiful child. There is Sam, who was a good father, who... well, raised 3 kids. Stole them away from his partner. Walter, as I said, Odin, I don't know much about Odin, but he was trying to escape curse and, well, couldn't. There's Milton, very talented kid who just disappeared. So, I want, like, they're not something, I don't know, out of this world. the usual people, usual kind people who did not deserve all of this. That's why maybe actually just ending all this is better. I don't know, it's so cruel to those people. But when you ask...
Edith has a right to know these stories. My children are dead because of your stories.
Oh, she blames, yeah, because she tells these stories and others fall like these steps.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't think it's because of story. I mean, it partially maybe, but not all of it for sure.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Edith, her mom is doing her best. This... a hard life, a hard short life, or no life at all? What's better? I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Wait, 99. Nothing happened, right?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
You know how they say all the people are happy in the same way, but the opposite is always different. People always are happy for different reasons. I mean, it is fascinating just learning all these stories, but it's at the same time it's super sad just thinking that. Oh, she actually just walked to her old house.
I lost my way.
I don't know, I'm going somewhere.
I got turned around.
Okay. Going straight back is probably gonna work.
I started seeing things.
A deer.
Things I'd forgotten
Well, something just
ever existed.
unfortunate happens. You just...
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
Actually do have a different model.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Look, but like, if it was a curse, why it doesn't affect everybody? Why Edie was okay for so long?
Explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
I'm reading.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car and I never saw Great Grandma Edie.
You can't really blame her, right? She's just trying to save her own child.
The
And
next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
this is understandable. Her heart just
After
couldn't
that,
take
we
it.
moved around a lot.
She was already really old. 87 years also. Maybe she was just leaving for her grandchildren and, well, you know.
A few years went by.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe Don did actually save Edith. Hey, hello, Omniarch. Welcome to the stream. Did Walter catch his train? Yeah, he did. He did after waiting for 50 years. Did the train catch him?
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
That.
but she started getting sick a lot.
Yes.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
But yeah, Train, probably Train was the one. Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
It's the first time, right? When only one
Till I
Finch
found
is
out about
still.
you.
Wait. Oh yeah,
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all
about
this.
Kid.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
They aren't going to tell us about
And
what happened to
appreciate
Edith,
how
right?
strange
Later.
and brief all of this is.
But I need to know, is she at least okay? Oh.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is that her kid
Now I hope
that's
you'll never
reading
see
it?
it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Oh, that means she's not okay. If she...
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Yeah.
things
She's
didn't work out
gone.
that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah, that's Edith's point of view. It's better to have a short life, but still have it, than not to. Wow, he's such a child, he still is. Wait, she died just a year after. You saw that? 2017. Yeah, and it was 2016 at the time of the game when she was going back to the house. That just a year after that. And somebody else raised her kid, but it was so sad. All these people, they just live their lives. They were in themselves. Why is it still saving? Isn't it the end of the game? Most of them didn't deserve any of it, but like, that's how the life is. It's unfair, it's... it just happens, but yeah, I guess as Edith said, don't be sad that it, like, she's gone. Be happy that they had a chance to be here, to be alive. It's just the same saying. Don't be sad that it ended, be happy that it happened. Yeah, the same, maybe. I'm still not sure what's better. To just end the Finch line and stop this never-ending suffering, or keep going because, well, still is alive. I wouldn't be able to make this choice. I think Edith wasn't either, but she found out about her child, so she decided, well, like, to keep going. Her instincts, her will told her so. That's a very interesting game. It's totally not what I expected going in. I thought it's just a bunch of stories, and like just stories with interesting stories about their life, about their last day. And I mean, on the surface it is kinda that, but in reality it's more. Now, I'm convinced this game totally does deserve the indie game of the year of like 2017, I think, or 2018, somewhere there. I was convinced that this is just a small indie game that not a lot of people know about, but still is good. But now, yeah. Again, gameplay-wise, it's not anything a lot. The gameplay is good because it complements the storytelling. Graphics is okay, and storytelling is great. Can't say it's the best one I've seen, but it's totally somewhere up there. I like how they put their style photos. So yeah, can I skip it? Oh, I can. I mean, there is no menu, so this is kinda the end. So yeah, this is their family tree. There's Edith that died in 2017, and there's the next, her son, who is still alive, the last one, the last Edith. Who knows? Eddie also was the last one, I think, right? Because Odin died and he was the second one alive. And look, Edith managed to keep going, and she herself lasted for so long. It's not actually 83 years, it's 93 years. Wow, that... No, it's not 90, it's 83. No, that was right. 83 years. Edith couldn't make it, but who knows, maybe her son will. Or maybe it's, as I said, maybe it's all just coincidences, and maybe the bad streak will finally end. Who knows? Just hoping for the best. I don't know, it always amazes me how some games are able to drag me so into their story that I start to judge them as real thing. I don't mind it though. I don't find it weird when other people do it. I don't find it weird when I do it. I am completely okay. Like, after all, a small off topic. What is reality anyway, right? Whatever you believe in. So, if you want a game story to be real, it's a story told you by the game. The only problem is you know that it is created by somebody, but when you're being told by, I don't know, your friend the story, you can't know that it's true. Maybe he or she just came out of it, right? But if you choose to believe, you treat it like a real thing. You don't need proofs that it is real. You don't need to see it yourself. You can, I don't know, relate to it, think something about this story without knowing that it's for sure that it's real. So the same in the games, I think. Can you learn something from here? Yeah, surely you can. It's like imagination experiment. So yeah, overall, I really love the game. It took me 2.5 hours. I saw that people take in between 2 and 3 hours usually, closer to 2 usually, but I really expected for it to take me about 3. I really didn't notice how time passed. This is a great game. Probably one of my favorites at this point in storytelling. Yeah. So yes, that'll be it for the day, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow if you don't want to miss any other upcoming streams. So, next time I'll be streaming on Monday. Yeah, since at the end I managed to stream today, I won't be streaming tomorrow. So yeah, on Monday you can always check the schedule on the schedule tab or below the stream. You can always also find there a link to my Discord server and YouTube channels. Be sure to check those out. And I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I really hope, because it's a great experience for me. And as always, see you guys next time. Bye bye.